Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I'm the best reporting on the Eagles. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, I gotta let you know that this video is brought to you by Big Print Champs. Big Print Champs in the building. Get your hurt season hats, ski masks, Howie tees, all of that stuff, things of that nature, man. Make sure you use code Bully10 at checkout, man. Go ahead, man. Somebody was going crazy on the website, getting everything they need, using code Bully10 saving, and that's how you do that. The Philadelphia Eagles, they beat the Giants. They go up to 11-4. They're looking at finishing the season and getting that first home game in the playoffs, repeating, division titles for the NFC East. And a game that I feel that it showed promise. I feel like in the first half of that game, you saw the best football of the Philadelphia Eagles season so far with that first half that they put together right there. All three phases of the game were involved. Covey had some big returns. Defense was making plays. Offense was taking advantage of short fields and scoring the football. In the second half, we just reverted back to what we do. You know what I mean? You playing with a 23 lead, what happens? You get the ball first at half. Boston Scott and Alameda and Keys run into each other. Fumble. They get the ball back. They score. Dallas Goedert slips coming out of his break. That's unfortunate. You really can't control that. The defense at times looked lost, sleeping on big plays in that second half. But, and all in all, I can't really be as down as we should be down or we could have been down, but a win is a win. The Philadelphia Eagles came out there and handled business, took advantage of the Dallas Cowboys slipping up or getting dismantled or whatever you want to call it again, whatever happened against Miami. They slipped up. They didn't get blown out. So, we took advantage of the Dallas Cowboys slipping up, dropping the game, and we inched closer. A lot still got to be cleaned up with this football team. Swift looked amazing. The offensive line looked amazing in its run fits and the run play design. We looked amazing there. But play calling was still an issue to me, man, on the offensive side of the ball. You're playing with a 23 lead, and all you see a pattern here, guys, a pattern. Run. I'm sorry, pass. Let's pass until something bad happens. Like a tight end slipping coming out of his break. We're going to call that many passing plays until something bad happens. But it was a lot of screens on third down I didn't really agree with. It just the play calling. Then, over time, the defense starts to show. I think this is the thing with the Eagles defense. I think that on third downs and some fourth down plays, short yardage situations, that's where you see the age of some of the defenders start to show. The wear and tear in the age. What do I mean by that? You start to see why BG has so many games under his belt in those situations. Now, they convert in some of the situations too, but you get to see why Kevin Byard's been in the league a couple of years. You get to see some of these things. I think the Philadelphia Eagles in this upcoming draft got to get younger at a few positions for sure to balance out, some of the older vets that we have on the defensive side of the ball in key positions. But all in all, I think the defense, they did enough to win the game, especially closing it out. But at the same time, there's these small lapses that we're going through. We're very, very, very undisciplined at times. We were penalized a lot heavily. I don't want to be, listen, the Grinch ain't still our Christmas. I'm not trying to sound like a negative Nancy or nothing like that, but how much positivity can I speak into, what I just saw after being up 23 and us continuously making this a game? We just kept these guys hanging around. It's the small mental errors, the small minute things. Even to close out the first half, Jalen's supposed to run out of bounds. He tries to fight for extra yardage. I felt like we tried too hard at times in this game, but then I also felt like we were sharp. I felt like Jalen was sharp when he settled his feet and threw the ball. He was really, really sharp, really, really decisive. He knew exactly where he was going. Didn't see too many big shots. But, he really was taking what the defense was giving him. And, people are challenging his read. And I think Jalen Hurts read the field really, really well today. All in all, I think the offense played a solid game. Over 400 yards of offense. I can't really blame the offense. The defense fell in some unfortunate situations, like with the punt return, that being mishandled and the Philadelphia Eagles giving them the ball on the 14. That's unfortunate for a defense. But, it's a team game. It was night and day, Jekyll and Hyde. The Philadelphia Eagles looked good in the first half. They looked horrible in the second half and kept us all on the edge of our seats. But, you know, at the end of the day, we are 11-4 and we lead the NFC East. You know what I mean? We control our destiny. We go and play the Jonathan Gannon Cardinals. We go and finish up with these Giants again. And, you know, I think the second time around, the Giants will be tougher in the Meadowlands for sure. But the Philadelphia Eagles need these last 2 games if they want to have a home playoff game. So we did our job. You know, I really can't judge this team until the playoffs come, you know, but we did our job. Let's win this division. Let's get some small victories under our belt. You know, and wins build positivity as well. So let's get the win machine, you know, rolling again, and let's see what pans out for us the rest of the season, man. Thank y'all, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm going to keep my eyes glued and tuned to this Ravens 49ers matchup. I want y'all to enjoy y'all Christmas. You know what I'm saying? I had some good food, was around, you know, my old lady, you know, her mom, my kids. It was just a great holiday for me, man. I hope Santa brought y'all something nice, and fly Eagles fly.